There's a video I was gonna watch. The gacha space is exploding.
Gonna be a little bit different from the regular ones.
I'm burnt out of Honkai Star Rail.
Usually I don't record formats like this, but today there's something I really want to talk about. I want to talk about something that's been eating away at me for a pretty long time now. So, as a lot of you guys know, I've been making Honkai Star Rail content for well over 2 years now. I've pretty much been there since the start of the game, and it's been a really good run. It really has. But right now, I'm finding my channel to be at a really rough patch. I've just been taking so many spots.
Yeah, no, I wanted to watch this because literally I saw he was pulling for Cerebra yesterday.
Sponsors, like my life depended on it. And don't get me wrong, you know, like I love my sponsors. You know, they're the only reason why I'm even able to pay rent. But that being paired up with how uninspired my videos have been lately, not to mention my horrendous upload schedule, has really started to kill my channel. And I'm not gonna lie, man, one of the main reasons for that is just that I've kind of stopped trying, to be honest. The truth is that I'm pretty burnt out of Honkai Star Rail, and I've been burnt out for quite a while now. Actually, let me go ahead and rephrase that. I'm not burnt out of Honkai Star Rail. I'm more so burnt out of the way that the devs have been treating the game. Do you know how much it sucks to see a game that started off so high fall so low? There are so many reasons, you know, so many complaints that I have about this game. You know, having a grand total of 0 4-star characters being released since Mosey, which was last year, by the way.
Who the fuck
you know,
is
their
Mosey?
horrific way of storytelling for their main story quests. The fact that the only good endgame is Memory of Chaos, and even that has its fair share of issues. The decline.
I will keep saying though, I 100% believe a good chunk of HSR CCs deluded themselves into thinking HSR was 10 times better than it really was at the launch, because a lot of them were coming off of distaste from Genshin. So like half of the disappointment that some of them are running into is self-created. Like, I think HSR obviously was pretty fucking fun in the beginning, right? And like, you know, if you aren't especially like a veteran in playing gacha games and just knowing how fucking dookie most gacha games eventually become, right? Like, then you might get a little bit of whiplash, but I 100% felt, I say this every fucking time, like the second HSR showed their release schedule being 2 5-stars every fucking patch, like the fucking writing was on the wall, like right at the beginning. Like, it was so obvious that there was going to be a massive, like, they were just pumping characters, and when you're pumping that many characters, there's going to be power creep issues, or there's going to be like balancing issues. It's just like obvious. But like, so many people refuse to like see that. But you know,
Decline of playable and creative events per patch. The extreme laziness.
ZZZ going to be the same? I actually disagree. And this isn't me glazing ZZZ as always, okay? I disagree because ZZZ's reworking characters as they go. And I know HSR has like just recently announced that they're working on that shit, you know? But like, that required backlash for that to do that. ZZZ was kind of already doing it like from the get-go with their fucking system in Hollow Zero, right? So with the gear system. So like, one rework, bro, they literally just announced that they're reworking Silver Ambi. Okay, 2. Oh my god, brother. You're literally acting like almost all the gears in Hollow Zero aren't literally potential fucking reworks.
Of the Fate collab that they made people wait an entire year for, and so many other things, you know, so many things that I could talk about.
I will
playing
agree
regularly because Amphireus is mind-numbingly long. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I will agree that the fact that they recycled ID Siliciae for fucking a Saber scene, that's crazy.
People wait an entire year for.
Yeah,
And
that's
so many
like
other
some
things,
bum billion-dollar company being lazy as fuck shit right there.
you know, so many things that I could talk about, but I'll probably save that for a future video. Also, the fact that I unironically suck ass at the game, you know, that doesn't help either. It does.
Alright, auto button, baby. Don't. I feel like more content creators need to embrace the auto button. And I get it, you know. Box, is he free to play? If he's free to play, you know, you probably, the auto button doesn't work as well, maybe, but like, you know, it's still worth embracing.
It does break my heart whenever I see a comment that says that I'm just putting up a stupid act for content. Yeah, I'm sorry to break this to you guys, but yeah, I'm not really acting. Most of the skill issue is actually real. What you're seeing is pretty much
Yeah, he's
the
not a
real me.
whale,
And the
so
fact
like
that people
fun
think
button
that
might
my
be a
gameplay
little
is
hard.
so bad to the point where they 100% believe that I'm putting up an act. It's quite insane, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm sorry for being as dumb as I am. Fun fact, by the way, Hoyoverse actually reached out to me a while back, you know, asking if I would like to join the exclusive creator server, which you know, the one where you get early access to upcoming characters in the game. Yeah, so I declined that offer. I declined it because I think I am actually quite literally unable to make guides and give, you know, their characters a proper showcase. You know, my
See, but this is where Box is wrong as well there. Bro, Box needs to, like, open his mind. Because when HSR contacted me for early access, and ZZZ contacted me for early access, I was like, sure, I don't care. And I just made the most bum-ass fucking videos. I didn't show shit. I literally just used it as an opportunity for me to see constellations and mindscapes and shit early so I could experience them early. That's literally all I did. I fucking made a video about E6 Acheron where like half the video isn't even about talking about Acheron, it's talking about how to fucking budget your ramen money properly so you could afford E6 Acheron. Like literally, I think what some people don't understand is the early access server doesn't require you to make a guide. It requires you to like cover the characters, but you don't have to make a guide out of it. You can make meme content out of it legitimately. Like I know there's some other creators that have early access that literally just make like fucking zoomer content where it's just like super fucking like tons of cuts and like memes everywhere. Like it doesn't have to be guide. So I don't know why he thought he needed to make a guide. He definitely could have just made memes.
my IQ is literally restricting me from life-changing opportunities. I'm pretty dumb, guys. I'm not gonna lie, and I wish I could
Okay,
change
unless his excuse for not realizing that is because he's really dumb. But
that. But yeah, there's a reason why I'm a streamer right now. But yeah, I'm just kind of tired, man. I want Honkai Star Rail to do better, and I really hate the direction that it's going in right now, and I hope they do something to fix that soon. But with that being said, I'm not gonna completely stop making Honkai Star Rail content. Will there be a decline? Yes, but I don't think I will completely stop yet. I think what I really need is to regain my motivation for content creation again, because I haven't been locked in making content since.
Box isn't even going to school, right? Does he have another job? I don't think he does. I know he has a girlfriend, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna be honest, if you're not employed and if you're not in school and you show me the streaming schedule, I'd say you don't want it enough. Being like completely brutally honest. If you have job and if you have studies, then sure, 100%. You know, if anything, you stream even less. But this amount, if you don't have either of those, you definitely not trying hard enough. Because don't say streaming is hard. It's not. And he's also very young. He's got the energy, bro. I'm fucking 32 years old trying to do fucking 24-hour streams. I can't even do them anymore, bro. I have to take hour naps because I fucking get so tired.
I want to say panicking. I've been really unhappy with the state of my content, and I really do want to change it. So from now on, I think I'm going to start trying to put a lot more effort into my videos. You know, I'm going
show
to
him the ropes, man. Be a brother, bro. I'm pretty sure every creator under the sun has told Box he needs to lock in. That's on him. That's not on anybody else. So.
Channel maybe that would be awesome. And I think I'm gonna stop taking so many sponsorships. I also really want to try start streaming consistently with a set schedule at twitch.tv/box2 every day.
Oh
at 10
my
PM
god,
PST.
set schedule. Yes, bro. I am the biggest proponent of a set schedule. We are 5 years now in a row of a set schedule over here. Chat, you guys ever like come back from school and walk a little faster home because you knew fucking SpongeBob SquarePants goes live at fucking 4 p.m. on Nickelodeon? Bro, that's me. Like, I did that. When school was over, I was like, oh, bro, fucking, I can't miss SpongeBob. You know, I'm not saying I'm SpongeBob, okay? I'm not saying that, but, like, still, to a certain degree, if people know something is happening at a certain time every day consistently, it's something that's, like, in the back of their mind, and, like, they don't really think about it, but, like, it's, like, kind of there, you know? So, like, yeah. I think a consistent schedule is so OP. Like people need to realize just how much of a fucking like buff it is
I
versus an
also
inconsistent schedule.
really want to apologize to you guys for putting up with so much slop. I have one of the most privileged positions in the world right now, and I don't think I'm appreciating it enough. The community that I've built is really great, man. I really mean that. You know, seeing reoccurring people pop up in my chat, you know, seeing my Discord members create fan art for me, you know, no matter how insane some of them are. Some of my Discord members do this really funny thing where every time I miss a stream, they'll hop in a voice chat and they'll have their own little streams and like anime watch parties. It's like they're like guilt tripping me into streaming, and it's honestly kind of working. Yeah, thank you guys, man. I'm really grateful for having this community.
That's nice.
I've also had the privilege of meeting so many talented and amazing content creators along this journey as well. Every creator that I've met
Name them. Say their names.
in these past 2 years in the Gacha community have been nothing but great to me. Pokey, Brax, Genizad, Muujin, Vulcan, Mary Maybe.
Damn, he's naming all of them.
I know.
Not
many,
you.
many.
I've not interacted with Box that much. I've interacted with him like twice. Legitimately, I don't know how to interact with Box because I don't know what the fuck his schedule is. Like, if you guys ask me, did you see like Genizad was doing something? Oh yeah, because I know he goes live around this time, right? Poke. Oh, did you see what Poke? Yeah, I know because Poke is live at fucking like 3-4 a.m. my time. You know, like stuff like that. I know when people stream, right? I don't know when the fuck Box streams. Like I swear I see Box anytime, anywhere, everywhere. So
people do not like that guy, but he's also been nothing but nice to me. There's also a lot of other creators too, so I'm really sorry if I don't list your name, but I don't want this video to be too long. I also really want to thank my girlfriend, Rain, who has by far had the most impact on me. She has been a great influence to me, and I love her a lot. So I really need to get rich and famous as soon as possible so she won't have to work another day of her life. Same thing goes for my parents too, man. You know, despite them being strict, traditional Chinese parents, I am beyond grateful that they've even given me the chance to pursue content creation, you know, rather than having me go to college and going $5 million in debt. A lot of you guys probably don't know this too, but I'm actually a pretty shy guy despite my online persona. You know, which in turn makes me really scared to reach out to other creators for collabs. But I want
Box needs to realize that's like every fucking content creator. Like, I think majority of content creators, especially if you're smaller, like you're fucking, bro, listen, even at my size, I don't fucking reach out to anybody. I don't know. I'm just like, like I'm not sure. So
I want to make an effort to change that. You know, I don't know if you guys remember the Gacha cast, but
oh my god, that's me. What the fuck? When was Tenten on this thing?
I really miss those. They were
M-Dash Detecton on the same screen. What era is this?
miss those. They were a really fun way of bringing the community together to talk about things going on in the Gacha
bro,
world
that's
and
a
just,
fucking
you know, other stuff in general. So I want to make my own version of that. You know, I want to start pushing myself to reach out more, to collaborate more with other creators. So I'll probably be reaching.
Why you look miserable there? You know, I can bet you 99% the reason I look miserable here is because these fucking gacha casts were always at like fucking 8 a.m. Pacific. That's why
they were a world and self to reach out more, to collaborate more with other creators.
I hate morning.
I'll probably be reaching out to a lot of you, and feel free to reach out to me as well, you know, if you guys are interested. I also want to give a big shout out to my manager, you know, Rosent, or to collaborate of that. You know, I want to start pushing myself to reach out more, to collaborate more with other creators. So I'll probably be reaching out to a lot of you, and feel free to reach out to me as well, you know, if you guys are interested.
Box should get a bunch of his friends and like CCs that he's close with and play Peak. After having played that game, I think it's actually Peak. It's really fucking good.
I also want to give a big shout out to my manager, you know, Rosent. He's one of my editors who stepped up and really gave me a reality check. He even offered to step up to become my manager so I wouldn't have to keep up with so many things. And like not even a month before this, I used to ghost everyone. Like I would actually not respond to any of my DMs. What I would do, and this is a very bad habit, all right, don't do this. I would open their Discord messages, right? I would read them, and then I would never respond. Oh,
I do this to this day still all the time. It's a bad habit because it's just It's just I see someone's DM and then I'm like usually walking outside or something, or I'm like grinding a game and then I like briefly look at it and skim it and then I don't respond. You know those times when Fobbits say in chat, "Oh, Fob, did you see my DM?" Yeah, you want to know why they say that? It's because I never reply. Like sometimes I read their DM and then I don't reply because I forget to. But then in chat, I'd be like, on stream, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I saw that," and then I'd like reply on stream because like I read DMs, but I sometimes just freaking forget to reply to them. What a piece of shit this guy is. No, listen, there's just a lot of DMs, and sometimes I just like start like just scrolling through too many.
I'll do this, by the way. You know, I'm trying to work on it though, so I am very sorry if I ghosted you. But this would translate to me ignoring
Wait. Oh my god, speaking of which, I swear Ruby DM me as well. Oh my god, I need to. Okay, I replied up. Okay, thank God. Yeah, no. I have a really bad habit of like forgetting to reply to people. Like I'm not even trying to ghost people. I just like I'm a fucking scatterbrain sometimes because I usually check DMs while I'm doing other things.
Which are the two main things even keeping my channel alive right now. And I have never been that disappointed with myself in my entire life. I have just been an insanely irresponsible and lazy fucker. And I really want to change that. And thank you so much to my talent agency, Mythic Talent, especially my manager, Georgie, for putting up with my bullshit for so long. You know, they are truly the greatest talent agency in the entire world, and that's not an understatement. And lastly, I really want to
Yeah, I tuned into Jenna's stream right when he was at this segment last night for like a fucking second, and I was like, oh shit. Fuck, I forgot to reply to Jenna.
Subscribers and viewers for sticking by me for so long. You know, I really am blessed to be where I am right now, and I am gonna try my best to lock the fuck in for you guys. So I really want to start improving myself and my channel as well. So I hope that you guys will enjoy this new arc of mine. Anyways, that's really all I wanted to say, you know, so thank you so much for watching till the end of this video. Right now, I'm not gonna ask you guys to subscribe just yet. I want you guys to subscribe when you start seeing a better change in content from me.
Is that what happens to people that turn 30 plus?
I've actually earned your sub.
Bro's like fucking
yeah,
20, bro.
Thank you
or 19.
guys so much once again
Fox is like 19,
walking
I think.
through this entire video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
He's 21? Are you sure? Are you sure he's 21? He was 19 back then. Okay, so he's like 20, 21 now. All right, yeah. No, bro's having an early life crisis. Crazy. Actual early life crisis. Bro, how did Pokken react to this for 22 minutes and 36 seconds? Oh my lord. Yeah. Read top comment. It's okay, man. We don't watch it for HSR. We watch it because you're gay. Play whatever you want and we'll watch. Bro, this is a thing. It's too many creators think they are defined by the games they play. Like just play what you want to define yourself as, you know? Rather than letting what you're playing define you. Hopefully Box locks in. Cause I'm gonna be honest, if he doesn't have work and if he doesn't go to school, God bless his girlfriend. Cause she's gonna have to grind hard as fuck. So if he actually truly loves his girlfriend, he needs to lock the fuck in. 100%. So does Lily, bro? No, that is not the same. Say what you want, chat. Lily and I are equal in terms of revenue, okay? Another CC. What is this? Island?
What's up, everyone? I've been meaning to make this video.
What is happening? Is everybody quitting Gacha game? Damn, Island, how I feel about Hoyoverse and content creation.
What's up, everyone? I've been meaning to make this video for a while now.
All content creators are quitting.
Kind of give you an update on what's been going on if anybody's interested in my life. Obviously, you guys probably see me not streaming much anymore and uploading much anymore. There's some reasons to it, but as far as trying to give you an idea of what's really happening, I just decided to make this video. I think it was overdue. You can probably tell that I've been away from content creation for a while, and mainly, to be honest, it's because my interest in playing video games have been dwindling a lot, and that's partially
Island
because
has a lot of IRL stuff
now have
going on?
a full-time day job.
Like, you mean
which
work?
I actually really enjoy.
Okay, it's a full-time day
and it's
job.
more consistent in terms of my mental stability, because the finances are a little bit better than what it used to be for content creation. Because content creation, basically what it does is it gives you decent amount of money if you're doing good, but it's the amount fluctuates a lot. And I've always had issues
Yeah,
with
it
like
does.
stability. But regardless of money, I pretty much lost interest in a
What's
lot
up,
of the
Pixie
games
Bug?
that I used to play. I think the only game I literally play right now is Islandxd Zero, and that's just because I like the action aspect of it. And then the story's
Based.
okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, but maybe that's just because I have been away from the whole lore world as of the last couple years. So maybe just a little bit less interest, I guess. So what am I gonna do going forward with content in general? I honestly don't know. Lately, my interest has been obviously Islandxd Zero, but I stream that maybe once or twice in like every 2-3 weeks. I have been very interested in trading card games. That's where a lot of my funding, my spending, like my gacha spending has been going into. And it's been pretty enjoyable. I always like TCG. So you probably, if you've been around,
Which
heard me talk
TCG?
about Pokemon, Riftbound that's coming out recently, Y Schwartz. You guys probably
Riftbound?
seen some of the videos that I've done on live streams where I'm opening booster boxes. That's always been fun. And I'm pretty
Speaking of
much
which,
a
I still have
collector,
two
player,
more,
and investor. All in like a
Gamers
big
Up V
bundle.
card boxes.
You could
to
call me a
open.
scalper, but I honestly think scalping and investing is pretty much the same thing. It's just the way of how you perceive it. Maybe we'll come back and do something interesting in the future. Maybe
I don't think that's the same thing. Scalping and investing is very, very different. Scalping is you are buying stuff for the express interest to resell it immediately and flip it and make a huge profit. Most people who are investing in TCGs are holding things for fucking years. They're not. If you're holding a box for 10 years, is that scalping? Like, I don't know if that's scalping.
maybe it's going back to some games that I did enjoy or
The
something new.
difference
I
is
have no
intent.
idea.
Yeah, because what most people do that quote unquote invest is it actually is just part of their collection. And they don't know if and when they're ever going to sell it. But then, like, most people that I know who have collections like that, they just end up selling stuff if they need money, right? It's just like another asset for them, not rather than like a business, you know? Scalpers make it a business, right? Investors in TCG don't really make it a business.
But I'm just here to touch base on you, telling you all, if you're interested in what my life has been for the past like 2-3 months. Obviously, if
Yeah,
you guys...
no, scalpers never want to hold on to product, right? If you're a scalper and you're holding onto a lot of product, you know what you're called? You're called a bag holder. All right? So that immediately doesn't make you a scalper anymore because you're just stuck holding the bag, right? Which is not a good thing ever in the scalper's mind.
have been keeping up with me in Discord, you probably got the news that, unfortunately, very sad, my father passed away last month, end of July. For the past month, it was pretty rough, obviously emotionally, but there's a lot of like, I didn't realize how much paperwork and a lot of the crazy document legal stuff that you have to go through, especially when somebody doesn't leave behind a will. That's been pretty rough on our family, just going through all the motions, paperwork, and all that stuff. Emotionally, I'm
Sounds
okay,
familiar to a
I
certain
think.
20k
I know a
Pokemon
lot of
card this
people
one
have
guy had,
been,
now it's worth jack shit.
First of all, that card is still worth like 7K, bitch. Relax.
Very
I
supportive.
got it for like 2.5. So as long as it's still worth way more than I bought it for, I don't know what the problem is. Okay, and let's be fair, that card only had one registered sale at above 15K. Which card? It's the Alolan Friends. Which is a limited print run that they had, but it's a guaranteed card. But like you have to like get it in PSA 10. You know.
Messages. I really
It's like the Mario Pikachu and Luigi stuff.
appreciate you guys for doing that.
That card is lame? I don't think so. This is obviously the Chinese version, which is worth jack shit. Because China is basically where you go if you want cheap versions. But it's this art. You want to know the single reason this card holds value? It's this character right there named Lily. Japan loves Lily. They really like Lily. Any card with Lily on it is usually way more expensive than every other trainer. And that's why.
There were definitely some days that it helped me
He love her a
feel
little too
better
much? Yeah,
as I
I
was reading
agree.
some of these messages. So again, I really appreciate it. But that happened, and my life kind of changed overnight. And again, I feel a little better now because some time has passed and then some grieving has been done. But you know, it's obviously different. I am needing to go to Korea soon in a couple weeks
Bro,
because I
Kenny,
also
the
have to
fucking
take
Lily
care of
you
like
mentioned is
the
like
Korea
fucking
side of my
$150,000 of the JP version. Like, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Yeah, let me get the $150,000 Lily card. Like, I don't got that.
father's stuff. And I'll be there. I don't know how long, maybe like a little bit less than a month, who knows. But I'll be gone, and during that time, I'm not gonna really do anything with live streams or anything like that. I'll probably maybe post stuff here and there on Twitter or X. But that happened, and to be honest, I want to come back and enjoy content creation again, but only under the context of me doing it because I'm having fun, rather than me doing it trying to be a content creator or trying to make money doing it. I think that's where everything kind of went wrong about like 2 years ago when, you know, I don't know if you guys remember, I was like super stressed out, super depressed, like going through therapy and stuff. And that was partially because in hindsight, like me going through problems financially and then like not understanding what to do with the future, and then, you know, all the ups and downs of the analytics of being a content creator, I realized as soon as I got into that realm, everything was just not fun, everything was depressing. And so if I ever do come back, like, I wouldn't say full time, but
this
like,
is why quitting your day job is so fucking scary as a content creator. Because there's 100% a possibility you quit your day job and then for some reason your fucking CCV starts going down and your sponsors don't exist anymore. And then you're like, wait a second, I just fucking quit a very stable job with fucking health insurance and everything. And now, you know, it's such a big risk. This is why I didn't quit my day job for so long. Like, I literally didn't quit my day job until 2023, which was basically 3 years into my streaming. Which, if you like just look analytics wise, right? I was more. You're a pussy, bro. It's not being a pussy. It's being fucking smart. All right, like I had hit 1K CCV in December of 2020, and with this CCV, you can live perfectly fine, right? Maybe not like you're probably not like super rich or anything like that, but you can live comfortably well enough, right? Bro, I legitimately never could imagine quitting my day job. Like, just look at this graph alone, right? Look at this. Ups, downs, ups, downs, ups, downs, ups, downs, ups, downs, up, right? It's just like a roller coaster, so you don't fucking know. And it took Lily literally convincing me to move to California for me to quit my job. Because I can't work there anymore if I'm not in the state, right? So it literally required me to leave the state for me to fully quit. But yeah,
you know, to dabble in content creation again. Definitely, I want to do it on my own terms. Definitely,
when
I
you
don't
had
wanna do
a
it for
job,
money.
your stream only had a 5-minute intro max. Today is 20 minutes. You probably changed. You want to know why the intro back when I had a job was super quick? It's because I already fucking came from work. I already have all my fucking like hair done. I'm already dressed. Like, I could just sit down and fucking start playing. Like, nowadays, because I don't have a job, I'm literally rolling out of bed. Like, the few times where the intro isn't that long, it's because I'm coming from somewhere and I could just hop on, right?
Because even sponsorships, oftentimes, if you guys don't know, they have a lot of say on what you can portray and what the final video and product would be. And it almost feels like you're working for a boss, and I never enjoyed that. I never liked it. Obviously, sometimes you do it because the money's good, but every time I do it, I'll just be like, you know, like maybe next time I won't take any sponsorships. But then sometimes I come back and do it. It's a big mess. Sometimes you gotta pay your bills. Sometimes you really don't want to do it. Next time I come back and
not wanting. I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, if you're getting sponsored, I mean, it is. I don't know how you're gonna do sponsors without feeling like you're doing something for your boss, because that's basically what a sponsor is. They are paying you to do something. So I mean,
do content creation, I hope that it's under my own will for purely enjoyment rather than much of anything else. Just to give you guys a heads up on like what kind of situation I'm in with like some of the Hoyoverse games that I've been playing. Genshin Impact, I don't think I'll be going back. Sadly, I know a lot of people have found me through Genshin Impact, but I don't think I'll be going back. Not because I hate the game, but because I honestly don't have the energy and time to play the game. It feels daunting. It's a lot of pressure.
I just won't say anything because I don't listen. It's just like I can't say anything because if I say something, it might sound like I'm minimizing someone else's like mental, right? But like so like I can't tell because for me, you know, for me, I think playing a game is just as simple as just pressing play. But like for others, there might be like other layers that might make it more difficult, you know.
I'm pretty sure if I do something that I don't enjoy, it kind of shows on stream, even though I might
No,
deny
it's kind of why Lily roasts me because Lily roasts me because whenever content creators ask for like, how they can transition to variety and play variety games rather than being stuck to one game, I just tell them like, just you know, just start playing variety games, you know, like don't worry about it. And then Lily just calls me a jackass because it's just like, it's not just do it forehead, right? Because it's not that easy. If it was that easy, those other CCs would have already done it. But in my mind, I feel like it's like just that easy. And the some of the creators I'm telling these things, right? Like I played variety when I had even less than some of their CCVs or around their CCVs. That's why even more so I feel like it's just do it forehead, but like, you know, I have a very like bum ass mental where like I don't really worry about ramifications and I just do it because I want to do it. Whereas like I think a lot of other people are much more calculating and smart about it. So like 100% when I started playing variety, I could have been giga punished and like fucking, you know, like absolutely ruined my stream, but like I got lucky. So
point, but you know, Genshin's cool, but I don't think I'll be going back anytime soon, if ever. Star Rail, I don't
you
think
probably have to not care about numbers as much. That's literally, but like I feel like that's super easy. But again, you can't say that to other creators because it comes off like you're coming from a position of luxury and telling them just don't give a shit about numbers. But you kind of have to. If you want to grow your audience, if you want to do different things, you have to not care about the numbers. Because if you always care about numbers, you will always just be stuck doing the same thing forever. You know? Yeah, it's kind of like survival bias. Like I have survival bias because I transitioned to doing variety and like didn't experience such a dip, so I just assume everybody else can do it. But like that's why Lily roasts me because it's just not that easy.
I'll be going back. You know, it's been like 2 years almost that I haven't played. It's too far gone. I don't think I'll be going back. Honkai Impact 3rd?
When their whole livelihood revolves around, yeah, I think that's my issue. Right? And that's what I'm not taking into account. I have to take into account that when I transitioned to playing variety games, I still had a full-time job. When I'm telling these other creators who don't have a separate 9 to 5 and who are just only streaming, they don't really have something to fall back on if it fucks up. So why does he look like Temu Fa? Bro, don't be mean to Island, man. Also, you're being racist. We're both Korean, fucko.
I don't know if I'm going back either. I love the game. It's just I can't get myself to play the long lengthy hours of the stories of all these games realistically. Like Genshin super long, Star Rail super long.
Whoa, I don't think Genshin story quests are that long.
Zenless is kind of getting there, so I'm kind of like scared. Zenless used to be like 1 or 2 hour per story kind of thing.
Yeah, Zenless ZZZ was like my perfect story quest duration, but like I heard 2.0 is a bit of a fucking doozy. Maybe 2.2 is short, I don't know.
But now it's like 3-4 hours per patch. I'm like, we'll see what happens from here.
They're
you know
long.
what I mean? So we'll see. But all in all, we'll see what happens.
I think it's a different mindset. You focus on your stream and naturally just play the games there. Other CCs, even when playing on stream, are always thinking on ways to also make content for YouTube and then burn out. I mean, sure, but some of the people who have asked for like hint or I guess like how to transition to variety aren't big on like YouTube either. Some of them are just like mainly streamers as well.
I don't think I'll be doing anything very special in terms of the Hoyoverse games besides Zenless for now. Just enjoy playing it for myself. Like even if I'm not streaming it, just off stream, I do play it every day because it's really fun. And then that new game that's coming out, the Anima, Honkai Nexus Anima, that game, I'll try it, but we'll see what happens. I don't know how they're gonna do gacha with PvP auto chess. I don't know how that works, but if you guys have any thoughts on how that would work, let me know. Because I'm curious. I have no idea. I will stream every now and then. I streamed last night just for funsies for trying to pull for Seed in Zenless Zone Zero, and I failed. But I thought it was pretty fun. Hope you guys enjoyed being there. I will be streaming again today for the story.
Maybe Seed is racist against Koreans. Why is every Korean losing 50-50 on Seed?
Hopefully that's fun. But yeah, I'll stream occasionally. Maybe I'll make videos here and there if I really feel like it. This video, I just wanted to make it, so I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on in my life and what's going to be happening in the future. TLDR,
Koreans hate feet? That's not true.
I don't know. I'll do something fun when something fun happens. You know, like opening bunch of booster packs for Y Schwartz, bunch of boxes for Azur Lane booster boxes. That's gonna be fun. Ooh. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If anybody's watching, appreciate it, and hope I see you on one of these live streams occasionally, just to say hi. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the future, far future.
Nice. All right. Who else is quitting? Anybody else quitting? Speaking of,
it was nice knowing you. 07 retirement stream coming soon.
Has Dimon made his anime yet? Oh no, he's going back to motivational speaker. Bro, he said he's making a game, and then he scrapped that and said he's making an anime. Now I don't know what the hell he's doing. Wait, this is a crazy title. Stop being a little bitch. Reroll your life now. That's a great gamers. You forgot to choose your class. Wait, these titles are low-key fire though. Every single one of these CC quitters complaints boil down to I'm a lazy fucker, don't even want to do 7 hours of story over an entire month, wait until they find out what an actual 8-hour job is like. Okay, Echo, but I don't want to do a 7-hour story over an entire month either. And I stream every day, so I don't know. Am I? Maybe I'm a lazy fuck too. Shit. He died for that? You all could pay for. I'm just kidding.